We are one.
Alrighty. We are coming in. Let me just test the sound, how it sounds. Alrighty. Yeah, we're sounding decent. So, we have done quite a bit of dungeoning. I've done some more heroic stuff with level 80 version of myself, which is much more powerful than my level 70 Warlock, who's tier 6 geared. It's actually quite interesting. I will show you that now. Let me just... Okay, let me just bring this up. Oh. Vendor capture. So you can see here, this is my level 71 Warlock. I just took a screenshot of his character screen. Sitting at about 1740 spell damage, hit rating 161, 29 crit, haste rating about 583. That's demonology, and various tier 6 gear on him. We then swap over to the level 80 template, which means you can make level 80 for no restriction. I'll swap that in, and you can see there he's sitting on 2000, so it's about 200 or so extra spell power. Crit is only 14%, haste is 255, and yeah, so my god, I think by the time I get this guy to level 80, and I've called this guy Von Speg to, it's a template level 80 versus a Thok Warlock, he should be pumping pretty bloody well, I think, is the statement. Let me just close these windows. So, jumping back in. Now, I'll get up these chat windows. So, I am missing some of your chats. And I'll pull my finger out with that. But, so what it's boiling down is at the moment... Oh, I don't need to land. We're going to do some questing. Just some questing around next Ramus, or the Nexus. We'll come on down here. We'll just get on down. Oh. Happy days.
Do not waste my time, lesser creature.
Okay. Now we're running with spell haste. We've got 6 minutes left. So because of demonology, because of this ability here, increase your combat rating gain from your conjure fire stone or spell stones by 300%. 32% haste. Okay. Actually, let's just take this off. So we drop back to 23% haste, which is a fair amount. But we put this baby on. Actually, I'm running various macros, so you can't see my spell casting. So let's just go here. What is 22%? It means I got a 2.11 second cast time on my Shadow Bolt. Let's put that haste enhancement on 398. Okay, it doesn't update for some reason. Once we do this, 32.89. Okay, we go up to 32.89. 32% haste, and we're under 2 seconds for our Shadow Bolt. It's kind of like TBC with Hero on us. Okay. We'll do a Soul Shard. Hellstone. Oh, there's people in this guild coming online. Who is this? Okay, someone crazy like me being up at the crack of dawn. Yeah, so one thing I noticed, you can't have different flavors of Hellstones. In TBC, you can have the ranks 0, 1, 2 in your bag, so that means you can carry 3. this will not let you have more than one on you. So that's okay. We'll survive with that. That was an accident. We're going to pay for this because I haven't got English on this big fella. Oh, where the hell's he going? Okay, we're just obliterating everything with this particular dude. Oh. Okay, we're gonna do something to the oh god. XP bar. We're just gonna scale it down just a little. Just a little. And we're just gonna move it up, yeah. And we'll lock her in. Okay. Okay. So we get a huge haste buff from our... oh, we're being targeted. What we need to do is we need to turn on our anguish, because I turn it off for dungeons, because it was literally pulling thread. Okay. I didn't know what that was. Let's give a good amount of XP in here, so let's just run around. Let's... Looks like they're all dropping that quest there. I think things are a little bit higher on drop rates on Wrath at the moment. What am I meant to... Hang on, there's something I meant to... A Frostberry. Is these around here somewhere? Let me... yeah, I'm just hitting like a freight. When I life tap, I go up to nearly 2,000. Nearly exactly the same amount of DPS as... not DPS. Wow, that seems to be dropping on every caster. What do you drop? Berries or something, okay. I don't know if recount is actually showing my DPS properly, because I tell you what, it's not saying I'm doing that much damage, but I'm basically two-shotting most of the mobs. So... okay, seem to be wanting to pick that up every second. The just see how these things go. Okay. Frost berries. I must be missing. Oh, there you go. There's a frost berry. What we're going to do is just look at one of my macros here. Go to this one. Is it this one? Curse of Corruption. Okay. We'll just sit you out. Well, we want a life tap because that gives us a boom on our... I do not think that's counting the DPS properly. I just don't think that is doing that whatsoever. Every time you hear it. So all these macros have got pet attack macros built into them. What I'll do is I'll show you these. So these automatically target and shoot spells. So look, I'll just show you some of my macros. So basically we got these two lines here. So what that means is they'll ignore these dead bodies and won't target them. So if there happens to be another target that is capable of being targeted, whether it's neutral or hostile, it'll instantly target it, set pet attack, make sure that my demon is in pet defensive, which means if I get attacked it defends me. Cast sequence, it'll fire off corruption and then I'll do Curse of Agony and do Emulate. Not instantly, I have to, you know, one global at a time. As an example, this particular one is the same again. It automatically targets, starts draining life. This one puts up Curse of Elements, Corruption. These two are basically, I believe I'm using this one. So again, it's automatically targeted because of these two lines. It's telling the pet to attack, be the pet defensive, cast a Shadow Bolt, and cast Demonic Empowerment, which is this one here, where I can do it individually. Now, pet defensive. What you go? Well, why was you putting up pet defensive? Well, if I'm gonna pull say extra mobs, or there was a elite mob that was gonna wipe us, or in a dungeon or something, what I do is have this macro, and I've got it set over here. So I press Shift and 12 on my key. What the hell? Why is that demon dragon Calistratus? Okay, I'm confused. So by saying pet follow, I'm telling him to come back to me and go passive, which means if I do get attacked, he's not going to go what the? Okay. Alagos? Is that meant to happen? It's news to me. Okay. Yeah, so that's that particular macro. Another similar one there. That one's for Destro. That's casting Emulate. This is to fire off my trinket, so this will fire off Skull of Gul'dan. 20 seconds later, I press it again and I'll fire off Shrunken Head. As I keep pressing, it's shooting Shadow Bolts at the same time. And usually I have a Destro pot in there, but I'm not using my Destro pots, even though I've got a few in my bag. But, yeah. But let's just keep going. I'm not quite. I don't think I'm T6. I'm neck. I'm well off. So that's going up. Molten core. Oh my god, that is massive. That's a strange spell in demonology. Because in Destro Fire, that would be phenomenal. Just trying to work out what's the cast times. Let's have a look at this. Incinerate. 1.88. Oh my god. But then again, I'm not. All the abilities that enhance fire damage are all in the are all in the Destro tree. But for some reason, Molten Core. If that was Shadow Bolt, it would make more bloody sense. I don't know. Okay. Oh, did someone die here?
Fight Zoro.
So this drops resistances, increases damage by 5%. So I have to kill the good guy with the bad guy. Okay. It is kind of frustrating. I get a Molten Core proc, which enhances my fucking Incinerate spells, which I'm not casting as a Demonology Warlock. Okay. Might have to look at doing something about that. Get nothing to kill you. Hey. Okay, I do not think this means. Alright, look at the spell power, let's life tap. Oh, actually, it's already in effect. Okay. I seem to be absolutely blitzing those. Let's just do an update on our macros. So what's this one do? Okay, let's... on that. Let's do that. swap this one out for here. One thing I found about demonology is that you've got a lot of buttons to click. Wow. I've done these quests a million times back in the day. Back in the day, we will do them. So I'll also put that on. Not high enough. Alright. Put corruption on. We'll put this on, and then we'll. Oh, we got 18% damage increase, 30% casting. Accumulates. Okay, we seem to be healing alright. I'm totally... Okay. I'm just going to see how much the Shadow Bolt hits for. So we got a level 10 Shadow Bolt's hitting for 600 to 700 damage. A level 2 Incinerate's hitting for, yeah. And you throw on that, you got Incinerate on it. Okay. And then I'm putting up, increases the damage done by your Shadow Bolt by 10%. And your Shadow Bolt has a 100% chance to cause you take a vulnerable to spell damage. Yeah, but then I got a Molten Core proc. Oh. Why was he attacking that guy? Now you're wondering how have I got flying in Wrath? You create a level 80 character and you basically buy it in Dalaran and send it to your level 70. Cost 1,000 gold. So that's the sneaky way to do it. Don't know if I can fly in here. What's that? That's the Dalaran. Didn't realise I could fly all around here. Ah. God. The game is so different based on your level. Coming into this game as a fresh TVC player who had no gear, had all greens basically, back in 2008 into 2009, and coming in as a tier 6 gear to some of the best stuff, it's a little bit OP. Gotta find these spellcasters. It looks like there's more people that have logged in. What I'm trying to do with Demonology is there's so many buttons to press. Like Molten Core's pretty phenomenal buff. So you have a corruption dot up. Where is it? Molten Core. Increases duration you immolate by 9 seconds. So you want to have immolates up because that increases their duration. You have 12% chance to get Molten Core effect deals damage. So you need corruption up to tick. The Molten Core effect empowers your next 3 Incinerate or Soulfire spells to cast within 15 seconds. Right, so you're getting 18% extra damage on those and reduce cast time by 30%, which is huge. And same for Soulfire. Okay. Bear with me, I'm up at like 5 o'clock in the morning my time. So, hang on, why are you coming up? Oh, piss off, dragon. Can't believe the amount of people doing questing. Just goes bloody do dungeons, people. Aha. careful. Oh, that's not the Spellweaver. Not the Spellweaver? Ah, but been flying around this whole time, and that's the Spellweaver there. Okay. Accumulate up. Good life tap for the buff. You thinking, what buff are you talking about? It's this one here, Soul Link. 20% of my spirit gets converted to spell power. I don't know. Being TBC geared, Somewell, I don't have much spirit because there's not a lot of spirit on WOTLK gear, and you never would take it beforehand, but now you do. Okay. Oh, you want to play? Alright. Let's do that. Explodes. Get those off. Days. Death, death, and death. Okay.
Hello. See you later.
Okay.
Light be with you. Be careful. Well met.
Not bad gear. There's gear that's like...
Go with honor, friend.
Actually, is there a place to repair here or not? Or is there? I think there was. Okay, alright. Oh, that's right, I can't fly in here. So you're not meant to be able to fly in here this early. So it looks like people are destroying the eggs. Where do I get a frozen axe from? Do I have to actually read the quest text? Oh god, there's a bit of PvP going on, is there? Probably is. Hatching a plan. To kill and use the... Okay, Caldera Wormkin. Alright, that's not a problem. Right, let's get the jewels going on. Or... Is it these big boys? It is indeed. One frozen axe. Man. Just got the speed of this particular... The speed on this guy is incredible. You're gonna be able to level fast with this particular character, I'm telling you now. What are you saying? How many of my how many characters have I got that are geared as this guy? None. Just this one. So all I played for the last year is this warlock. I could have done other warlocks. I just didn't give a shit. In all honesty, I just didn't. Probably should have, but. Okay. Big fella up here is gonna help me. Was that 5, was it? Probably was. No problems, Dono. Thanks, man. You keep punching and thumping myself. Okay. Happy days. Alright, we'll just... Seems we've got a new friend over here, eh? Arcane Serpent. I'm just going to have to do a bit of research on the... I think definitely... I don't know. Cast Shadowbolt, then cast Incinerates. It's a lot of buttons to click. I don't know if you can see on my screen. I've got so many macros of everything going in. It's interesting. Hey. Oh. Oh! That's what I meant to get those from. There you go. Alright. Well, it's nice that these animals have beautiful bottles of Nexus mana bottled for me already. When you kill them. It's just fantastic stuff. Okay. Happy days. Now, I've been playing with one of the guys that I run with. His name's Fuzz. He's one of the guild masters in my guild. Means he occasionally turns up. And he was playing RAF when he was 12, 13 years old, so he says. But yeah, he's pretty blind. I've seen him in a few other videos. Okay. And 32% haste is pretty OP, man. Jesus. Yeah, and just be on the safe side, yeah. Level 70 flying. There are areas where there's traps, by the way, with flying. You got to be careful. Let's just Is that someone? He's AFK. All right. Let's. Right. Technically, we saved his life, but technically, we stole his kill. But he looks like he was crashed to AFA. There's a lot of disconnections going on in this particular game. All right. So that's. Okay, we've got something over here. Energy core. What the hell is that for? We'll just come up here. Energy core. Aha. This is the big fellas. All right, let's take these guys out. Oh. Whoa, what the hell is that all about? I've never seen him cast like that before. There's no way. Come back, come back. Oh, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. What the fuck? I remember him doing all that. I just do not remember him casting laser beams every which way. Okay, let's go for this big fight. Get in there. Oh, he's resistant. Okay. Alright, didn't last long. So he gives us the call. Yep, call done. Days. What does that do? Okay, it increases my damage. That's fine. Alright, what's this? Prison cell. Prison case. This is the problem I had with original Warcraft Wrath back in the day. There were these quests in these 2D or 3D environments. You know, so basically this is a 3D environment. But on the map, because it's a flat 2D representation, you're guessing where you're going in some of these places. But I tell you, the Nexus looks fantastic. I'm playing in 4K. I'm not streaming in 4K. I think I'm streaming at 1080p at 60 FPS. So we're going to go in and hit this fella straight away. Good fella goes in. Put Shadow Bolt on him. Okay. As they say where I'm from, it's all over Red Rover. Okay. Oh, see, there we go. Wow. That's another big reason why I should be casting fire on the Demonology Warlock. It's a bit frustrating. It's a bit crazy. What's this quest over here? Keymaster. Okay. We're going to check out this Keymaster. Unless he's in a cave. I think he's in a cave, actually. I don't know why I instantly said that. It's just because of his location. It doesn't seem to be. And again, you will not be flying at the start of Wrath because basically you have to get cold weather flying and you need to be level 80 and it's account wide. So again. Okay, we won't worry. We won't worry about going and talk to him. Let's just turn these quests very quickly. Now, here's an issue that a few of the people that have been going on beta are experiencing at the moment. What they're not getting over is a lot of these areas, and this is spread all over the map. You get no fly zones, and you'll get knocked off your mount and knocked on your ass. So if some of these are actually like quite high in the sky, and what that means is if you're flying over them, you'll drop off and fall to your death. So in here, as soon as I go in, it'll see there you go. It says, I think it comes up somewhere saying no fly zone or something. Could be mistaken. But
Good day to you.
there's a few of these all over the place, so you've got to be... Okay, what have we got here? Who's your quick string for? Okay. Well, we'll just take it for another trinket.
Safe travels.
Thanks.
Hey there.
Okay, we can eat, drink. Let's just sell some rubbish here.
Have a good one.
Oh, thank you, love. Okay. Oh god, I remember this quest. I'm gonna say no to it because I remember that quest being so painful. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Just can't do it. Okay, there's a quest here not showing up. Oh, it's a dungeon quest. I need to kill something in the dungeon. Okay. Now, I've got someone, it seems like I've got some uneducated people in my current TPC Classic Rating Guild. He got on and referred to Howling, this place, so you can see this says Howling, and he didn't know how to pronounce this word. Now, it doesn't mean you're stupid or anything, it just means people come from different upbringings. He called it, for lack of better word, he just called this F-jawed. Howling F-jawed. And him and a female guildmate were having like a 25-minute, pretty much heated discussion on F-jawed. I didn't even know what the hell they were talking about. For 20 minutes, I was in the background doing 10 other things. And I ended up saying, what the hell's an F-jawed? And he said, howling. And I said, what? I say F-jawed, you say howling. He goes, no, it's the place. I said, what? He goes, howling F-jawed. I go, howling F-jawed? I said, howling fjord? It's fjord, mate. it's Scandinavian. You know what a fjord is? Oh god! And of course, the Kiwis all know what a fjord is because they got fjords all over the place. See, so I can't mount because it's saying I'm in a no-fly zone. But we'll get our backside out a little bit, hopefully. There we go. Up we go. And now. So we're gonna fly over. Now, you can jump on in Dalaran or any of the capital cities and make a level 80. Now, at the moment, if you're invited to the beta, and you can make a level 80, and you'll be able to gem it, enchant it, food, potions, elixirs, all the big stuff, right? All the big stuff that you would want. And after seeing all the enchants and seeing what it is to do enchanting, I can't see me dropping enchanting at the moment. But so ideally, as an Affliction Warlock, I'll be dropping enchanting for engineering and keep tailoring. But engineering and tailoring are not a great combo, I feel. But I may change my mind if it makes more sense, like if it's a massive DPS gain. But we're going to fly over to Howling 40 because we'll do some questing over here in this area. Because basically I'm a Horde, and Hordes start on this side from memory. Oh, depends which way you go. Depends on which way you go. But we're going to fly over. So there's all these various quests. Let's just have a look around. Look at the moon. There's 2 moons. Or is that the sun? I don't know. Anyway, it'll work itself out. But I'm going to have to sit down and look at see if you know anything about the Destro tree, because I'm dual spec for destruction and demonology, and pretty much I think if you can level, if you could quest and it's not packed, I think you're going to be able to questing's going to level you faster than dungeon grinding. But if you add in the first, say, 2.5, 3 weeks, there's going to be a lot of packed players, and a lot of mobs could be getting slaughtered really quickly. So I think doing dungeon grinding and also a bit of questing will be a fast way to gain XP. Being able to do both, I think, is the best option. We've been running dungeons, and you can see in the last couple of streams, I think we've been earning 500,000 to 750,000 XP an hour by doing the various dungeons, just doing non-stop runs. And I think we set a 5 men in the dungeons because of how geared we are. We might go tank, an AoE caster DPS, and a disc priest. But the problem is, it sounds great in theory, but we have at least 25 guild members, if not more, and they may find that running groups of 5 is going to be the smarter option, and when there's not that many on, we can maybe drop back down to lower groups. It just means, I don't want to say elite players, just more skill level playing to do it. I think one mistake and you wipe. But I think what he's not thinking about is this is Fuzz the tank. You're going to need classes that can mana up pretty quick. But if you've got plenty of food and water, yeah. But he just doesn't want to stop. He wants to be able to keep going. And honestly, for him, the best group is probably a strong melee cleave group, because they just won't stop. They won't need to drink. They'll just need to pump and go. But most of the big DPS has been done. AoE DPS has been mostly warlocks and mages. So and caster groups. Mostly it's just a lot of seeds is effectively what's happening. And I haven't got into Metamorphosis yet, because there's an interesting thing with Metamorphosis. If I press it, you go into it. But if you hit 10 again... Oh, Jesus. I didn't trigger that elite? Okay. If you hit 10 again, it takes you out of Metamorphosis. And I just think that's absolute shite. New Hearthglen. Oh, New Hearthglen. Okay, is this Haughty? Or is this Haunted? Yeah, oh... Oh, no, there we go. Oh! Onslaught. Oh, that's right. So, there you go. These are the big boys. Yes. So, this is like... Yes, that's right. Wrath just does everything. Just takes everything from Classic and just boosts it up. So, these are Hearthglen. So, this is like... where is it? If you're wondering, what is he talking about? Why is he talking like this? Hearthglen. This area here in the old world. And that's full of... what do you call them? And Tyr's Hand, the Crimson whatever, and they called Onslaught here or something. There's a whole backlog. We're 15 years into this game, and there's a whole history here. But I think for me personally, after experience Classic and then TBC, this is the ultimate. This here is one of the pinnacles of the beginning of the Warlock class. That just how much class fantasy, especially Demonology. You have so many buttons to click after just casting Shadowbolt as a Destruction Warlock. But what I will say to me about TBC is all they needed to do with the Warlock class is a couple of tweaks in the Demonology tree and the Destro tree. In the Destro tree, turn fire from being fire like Fire Elemental, which should be to mages. Make it Shadow and Flame, so it's actually Shadow Fire. So it's buffed by, say, Shadow, Spell Power, or Fire damage, or make it just buffed by Shadow damage, because it should be all Shadow, and that would make Destro Warlocks really good. And they probably wouldn't cast Shadow Bolt as much. They'd be using a lot of fire spells. Let's just say that. See, I haven't been through these areas since, not in a long time. I may have come back here, but yeah, questing and everything would have been 2008. November. It would have been back in November of 2008, starting to 2009. And this is where I met my other half. And the story is this. I started playing TBC in May of 2008. I played a little bit here, a little bit there. I was too out busy drinking and partying and racing around and dating and carrying on. I met my other half in October the 18th. And, okay, this is Alliance base. Okay. Wow. It's quite a big base here. I don't think I've ever really... Where the hell am I? Westguard Keep. Oh, okay. I think I have been here. I think I've just flown over it or bombed it. Is there a flight point here or what? Here we go. Oh, I must have picked it up coming through. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, I met my missus. We got together. It was all official by 2008, 18th of October. We were dating. It was roughly December going into January, and I was learning how to do raiding. I was raiding next Ramus. It might have been January sometime. But anyway, from December, January, so 2008 to 2009. Never told her I played any computer games because she met me when I basically had come back from traveling overseas, backpacking and traveling around the world for a while, a couple of years. And I had sold all my possessions. I bought a brand new car before I went overseas. It was probably the stupidest thing I've ever done. But I kept the car in storage, came back, got the car out of storage, got a new career job, all that crap. Started earning really good money. Got a place, bought all the toys, big TV, big everything, computers, mini PC, blah blah blah. She's come along, and I hadn't played any computer games or anything for 4 or 5 years. Started at the beginning of 2008 with WoW a little bit here, but it's a Friday night, and she starts ringing me. I'm raiding next Ramus for the first time on my warlock called Mana Hate, is my Orc warlock. I'm raiding. She's ringing me non-stop at about 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night on a Friday night. I can see my phone ringing. I can see her face coming up on my screen on my phone. I'm refusing to pick up the phone because I'm in the middle of killing the spider boss in next Ramus. This is all brand new to me. This is the first time I'm raiding, right? I'm thinking to myself, wow, this is going. I go, God, she keeps calling me. She keeps calling me. We're in the first couple of months of dating. I've got things going on. She's got things going on, as in, we're hot to trot. We got external people that are still trying to crack onto both of us. Guys with her, girls with me. She's calling me. I'm too busy to pick up the phone. Next thing you know, after about half an hour, I go, oh, she stopped calling me. Thank God. I get a bang on my window, and got to understand, I'm playing on my couch. I've got a wireless mouse, a wireless keyboard. It's connected to a 50-inch plasma TV. I've got a media PC, which I have WoW installed on, plugged into that, going through my stereo system. I've got a wireless headset on or something. So there's, I've got all the mod cons. I'm in my bachelor pad, and I get this pounding on my window, and it's her screaming out to me, going, "Have I got a girl in there?" I don't know what to do. It's one of those moments where I could have put just porn on and said, I'm watching porn. I didn't want to... it was about 18 months later that I told her I actually played Warcraft, right? But by then I'd quit. So literally I opened up the door, rolled on an item, won the item, got the item. I open up the door. She comes in. She jumps all over me, and she goes, "Who have you got here? You've got a girl." I said, "I've got no one here." She goes, "What are you doing?" I said, I was on the computer. I was really busy. I was watching a movie." And then she rang my phone to see if my phone rang, and it did. And she goes, "What did you answer your phone?" So she just then searched the whole place, thinking I had someone in the house. I said, no, I don't have anyone in here, girl. Oh, God, what's this? Wow, okay. There's a few guys in here to sort him out. Wow. Anyway, that was enough of my personal life. But that to me is something, the memories that stick in my head. So that's why it made it very hard to play when you... Good laugh. Good joke there. Yeah. Laugh at my expense. There we go.
What's on your mind?
Clutches of Evil. What have we got? Yeah,
Off with you.
I don't really need the quest, but so I'm just going to not reject any quest that I just think of. Okay, so we can fly here. All right. Oh my God, yeah. All right, so that quest is going to take me over here. I can remember these graphics. I'm playing on such a flashier system nowadays, and my God, I can just remember back thinking how great these graphics were with the fire and everything. 2008. Little did I think in 2008, 2009 would I, in the year 2022, be playing the same game. Okay. Yep. Oh my God. I'm just... The flashbacks here. We're going over to here. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So this is see, this is the things. Without being able to fly, you got to use these things, and the planning put in place to have these things in effect. Because you just if you could fly from the start, you wouldn't use these things. You will get the experience of running up here and getting up here, or flying across, and the terrain is, you know, this is the realism of the world. You know, the world. The world becomes a part of the game. And this here, like, if you could fly from the start, you would have never. What the hell? A level 80 elite. Oh my God, he moves fast too. Now this here, I remember this so well because we were PvPing off this. There's a lot of dead bodies because people would fall off. But this was so iconic to come up this shaft for the very first time. You know, you come up the lift. Let's just go down with it. There's one going back up. Let's land on it. Let's get the visual experience. You know, you come here, you see this thing going up and down. You come off the boats. You're going up. Like, just the whole design. If flying was implemented from the start, you know, you miss that, but it's the whole turning around and looking around at the environment and seeing the map. My God. See, I'm just having a lot of nostalgia. This is what Wrath is to me, because this is the game where I probably played the most. And it is 12, 14 years later, so I have gotten older too. So my brain, and I've done a lot of drinking. My brain has deteriorated over these years. Yeah, so here's another version. Okay, and there's okay. The Vikings. Viking burial quests. Ugh. Okay. Oh God, yep, all these quests. Wow, look at that. Oh my God. See, I never got this experience to fly in here, because by the time I found speed around this area, I'd rode all around it. So that sense of discovery, kind of like Elden Ring, once you've sort of gone past it a few times, you don't really want to invest the time and energy. But I don't know, this just looks so much better than I remember. I don't know if it's up because I'm at 4K. I'm breaking it down to 1080 for you guys on the stream, but I'm running at 4K at the moment. I'll just actually check that. Yeah, I'm in 3080 by 2160, and I'm getting roughly, wow, it's just 97 frames a second there, but yeah, it's going to surge and drop. But look at this. It's like a fjord, an F-fjord. As if you take a big boat like that through that sort of canal without getting crashed. What is the logic of this boat? Is this like a horde? Oh, okay, so is this the Viking dudes who've got here with big things, the harpoon boats that come in? So they've harpooned this boat, pulled it up and set it on fire. Is that the logic of it? Is it actually moving? It is. Oh, God damn. I don't think that's something that I ever saw. I might have rode over the top, but I think I've seen that in... Let's... You actually can hear the boat creaking. There you go. Alright, so you come into here, and if you fly over this high up, you actually get knocked off your mount. Oh, Jesus, I've actually never gone in over here. Because I wouldn't do that, because I'd be on a riding mount. What the hell is in here? Never gone in here. There you go. I got knocked off my mount. Okay. So this is the no-fly zone in here. Let's just go over and see what we can see. I haven't done any raid testing yet because I want to experience my level 70 character. I'm really happy with... I've been wanting to get a bit more gear. I could have had the neck and I could have had the shoulders from tier 6 off Muru. Does that go around and go up, or am I imagining that? Let's just have a quick look. It's a big ass fire. Oh, it's just under the impression that went up. No, it doesn't. So it's just a big old cave. Okay, alright. Can't mount in here at all. Okay. Now, one thing I've got to say to you is, I love the Warlock class. Affliction, if a Warlock class is just Affliction, it would be it wouldn't have the class fantasy to capture me when I was basically brand new to the game, because you cast a lot of your stuff as invisible. Demonology, with all its abilities, a big fell guard. Whoa, what the hell happened there? Well, that is just... So that must be a server line. Oh, hang on. Is that a waterfall or something? All I know is I'm flying and falling over. Okay. Okay, we can't mount. Can we... Oh, there's big hammerhead sharks in the water. I didn't realise that. Are they elite by any chance? No. Okay. Yeah, so when you fly over this town, it comes a no-fly zone. You get knocked on your ass, and a few of us were flying to Utgard Keep, and died. And looks like there's another server line there or something. Oh no, it's a fishing. Okay, would you fuck off? Okay. Oh. He says you can't cast underwater. Well, that's quite a few sunken boats. Yeah, so there's a whole... I've done these quests back in the day, but I think I just was trying to get out of this zone so fast. Simply because...
King's honor, friend.
Aha, here we go. Just take that round.
Light bless you.
And dungeon quests give 40k, so it's not bad. So you can get easily a full level or more, maybe close to 1.5 out of all the dungeon quests. Okay, that's while we got on. Wow, all the raids are open. Interesting, okay.
What's on your mind?
No, I don't want to be a blacksmith.
What's on your mind?
I do want to get repaired.
Off with you.
Okay, alright. Who's laughing? So there's plenty of players on just literally playing the game. One tip I'll give you if you're new to WoW expansions and stuff, soon as Wrath goes live, I don't think it's pre-patch, but it could be pre-patch. But as soon as Wrath of the Lich King goes live, log in and out with any of your characters, and even if you're thinking about leveling them later or something. Simply because they'll start gaining rested XP, which means you get double XP. Alright. Do this so I can just fly. Oh, jeez. Oh, so you can... Oh, okay, you can ride up here. Oh, so you can ride all the way up here. Wow, okay. Alrighty. So the bottom part takes you into WOTLK dungeon, and then at the back is WOTLK Pinnacle, which is the slightly higher level, tougher one. There we go. That's where one of the bosses is. I believe it's something down here or something from memory. I can't remember. But here's the entrance to the dungeon. It is at the back, basically. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go back to Iron Forge, and I'm going to practice on trading dummies, I think. But I'll do that later. Oh god, I hate pressing those buttons. Actually, let's get on a flight path, and I'll just fly back to WOTLK. Oh no, we'll just go straight to Dalaran. Take a portal. Okay. What time is it? Oh god. Oh, what is hitting me? Oh, I happen to fly past the tower where there's an actual dude that can attack me. Work that one out. And the next tower. Work that one out. Benefits of playing a Demonology Warlock, if you're not aware. If you're in a good guild, you should be the principal. Doesn't mean 100% you get every item, but you should get the choice of items to gear yourself up, because you give a spell buff to the entire raid. And the more spell power and the more spirit you have, the higher your buff you give out. And my abilities are dropping off because my things are going off. My god. These areas I spent... Yeah. You don't get the feel for these zones unless you're riding up them and having to quest and fight your way through. And it is... I guess it's more interesting when you're doing it and you're reasonably fresh for the start of a zone. I think you learn to appreciate it. For me, I'm going to be coming in geared. And I've been like this in previous expansions where I've been mythic geared. And you don't use any of the a lot of the new starting gear to begin with, because you are so well geared. If you're mythic raider geared, but so you can say Sunwell was pretty mythic, pretty good gear. Not all of it, but it is a tough raid. Like I said, this belt, 4 stats on it: hit, spell hit, crit, haste, and spell power. These legs are ridiculous, and these boots as well, and these braces aren't bad either. And if I didn't show, yeah, those legs are phenomenal. Where is? All right, so we're actually flying over Nexramas. Where was Nexramas? Oh, there's Nexramas. Yeah, so there's Nexramas. Shitload of quests around here. There's the Alliance base over here, fort. Got old Nexramas. A lot of quests down here. I remember, because I was a Horde to begin with, and I made an Alliance Death Knight, and he was an enchanted jewel crafter, and I just used him to make mats and sell money, because I really wasn't playing on the Alliance side, and I was using him to buy stuff off the auction house on the Alliance side and ship it over to the Horde side through the auction house, launcher auction houses. And I was so poor when I went to do fight in Nexramas, I didn't have a flying mount, because, you know, 800 gold back then was like $1 million to me. And all I could simply say was, I remember we wiped, and I was down the bottom, and I was asking people to like summon me up to Nexramas, and because we wiped a few times, and people getting sick of summoning me, and they said, "Go buy a mount, you cheap bastard." And I was just like, "This is my first character." And they said, "Well, how did you get a Death Knight?" I said, "Well, I have characters on the Horde side, but I'm, you know, this is the first side." But they basically kicked me from the raid because I was too broke to get a flying mount, and with Nexramas you needed a flying mount to get up to it. So it was a bit frustrating, but that was pugging. That was not raiding. That was not in a guild or anything like that. So, you know, your mileage may vary. But, and again, you got to fly into Dalaran in a certain way. Otherwise, you get dismounted as well. Oh dear. Yeah, it's just going to warn me when I get in. I'm going to go up and over the top. It'll give me warnings, I think. Oh no, this is the right area to come in. Is this the Horde base? I think it is. There you go. It's warning me it's going to kick me. Because there's a little bit of lag. Oh no. There we go. Knocked down. Happy days. We'll go to Ironforge. Genesis, Ironforge. I'm running add-ons that are added. Oh! Heirloom gear. Okay. Interesting. Just want to see if there's... no. I thought there might have been target dummies here, but they're not. They're only in one spot, but looks. So we'll just go to the target dummies. So we're right down here. And here they are. What have we got? Level 60, level 60, level 70. Okay. So let's do a dots. We'll put up this one, put up that one. Oh, resisted. Okay. Now, ideally, we're meant to do this. Oh, here we go. We've got the prop. Hang on. Did I get... So in demonology form... Immolation aura, Gives you 20% damage buff. Pull back. Happy days. Alright, let's eat some food. Still got dots going off. Molten core going off. Yeah, so I gotta keep up in corruption, keep up emulate. These can trigger molten core. Molten core is a lot of fire damage. Shadow Bolt does put a debuff up, which enhances your damage again, which is great for the raid. But so it's saying you should be Shadow Bolting, then swap to Incinerate for 3 casts, or Soulfire. When the boss or life is under 35%, you're basically doing another attack. So there's this whole synergy shit going on, and min-max stuff, and it's a bit of this hit and miss. So, but anyway, we got room to practice here. But happy days. All right. Well, look. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for some feedback there. Old Don Champ, give us a pat on the back there, and all the rest of yous. I've got some videos there, more heroic runs. We did some more heroics on level 80s and stuff earlier today, and it was real painful because it's not as geared as my level 70, but the haste and all the rest of it. But hey, it is what it is. But anyway, smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast.